Hi, welcome to Thise Prime channel, and today we are taking a look at Gundam which from Mercury, Gundam Pharact. Gundam Pharact in the show was created by Pale Technologies, standing at 19.1 meters height and 57.1 metric tons. It was a masterpiece of Pale Tech, in show piloted by Alan Karas. So, taking a look at the toy itself, we can see that this is a really big departure from any other normal Gundam, because where they are normally white, red, blue, combination of those colors, and Pharact is mostly this, I have no idea what color it is, a man. I would say it's like very shiny graphite, maybe, but he also has those yellow, orangish details and those shell parts that are red. We also can see that he has, I hope we can see that, yes, he has red eyes and those red dots that are, if I'm correctly remembering, guns. So taking a look maybe at the face, you can see that this is really nice, really beautiful head sculpt. It's really sharp, aggressive. Pharact really looks like a monster, which Gundams and which from Mercury basically are. He obviously has this diadem as that many of the other Gundams have. In his case, it's less here at the forehead and more at the sides. And nothing weird, he has this dome. What is nice about the head is that it does not have stickers. This red is purely a plastic color, and good because this head is smaller. Yes, no, it's small. It's smaller than my thumb. It's smaller than my little finger. So that's nice. And taking a look at the torso, which is a cockpit, we can see that it's like nice, beaky, slopey jetty, maybe even. Look, Pharact has a really slender proportions, which are really nice, really give this monster vibe. We can see that he has really long and thin arms, and we can see that he has beefy legs, beefy thighs, hips, yes, really nice, cakey, that likes that. And we can also see that he has stilettos, and now he has those weird feet that are quite a trouble when you're posing him. Anyway, there is a hinge joint, and hinge joint here. That's, well, he stands. He does stand. He does stand really nicely. Although on terrain where there is less place for his legs, this might be a problem. You can also see the details on the underside of the feet. You can also see that there is a crack here. That's because he has these parts that I think are only meant for space combat. I can imagine anything that would be useful for him. About the opening parts, we also have opening compartments for his beam sabers and forearms. I'm also not sure that I assembled right, because this one goes like this far, like this, as far as this, and this one only that much. So I think I screwed up. He also has a backpack. As you can see, and it really makes the stature, because without it he's much less taking the space. So I will show you it this way, and I will say this right now. It extends like on the photo you see, but this part, but I won't do it on this because I literally just assembled the thing and it snapped already. It's glued on because it snapped. Great. In terms of like looks, yes, it's big, it's beefy. It has those, I think, thrusters you can take out. Yes, on both sides. Yes. And it has quite a motion. It has some articulation, so you have rotation where it's mounted. You have this part also does hinge a bit. You have a hinge at the base, so it can go up and down. It has hinge here, so you can flash it a bit more, and it has hinge here. which is loose. Great. It also has gunbit shells, which you can take out, and it's a pain in the ass for me. Oh, this time it went smoothly. So you can see it's this like little thing that looks like the thing you used to play on a guitar. I don't know much about guitars. If you have additional stents that you can put them to motion flight, but I don't have one, and it doesn't come with Pharact, because why would it? Mounting it, you mount it on those two pegs as any backpack before Gundam Jigwax, so it stays nice and flush. And now I think we will talk about more about the accessories, and the accessories are mainly his gigantic rifle, beam rifle, which is long. It's as big as him. It's made from 3 parts, and it does nicely fit in his arms. Just let me disassemble and reassemble it, because you can slide it. You can slide it. You have to take out the arm guard, and that's a pain in the ass. So just give me one little sec. Bada bing, bada boom, and as you can see, the rifle nicely fits him, fits the look. It's long. Thankfully, his arms are also long. He can hold it more like you would hold it, or outside here, but I don't think it's smart. He can technically make a shooter-like position. It's big and wieldy, although it really nicely fits him. In terms of accessories, we also have a absolute standard for any Gunpla, a splayed open hand with really nice detailing on the fingers that you can see. At least some of it you can see. So taking it, so just grab the hand, take it out, put it in, and now Pharact can support the weight of the weapon. As I said, yes, he can. Now you can make some cool poses. And in terms of the accessories he comes with, there's, as I said, the beam saber compartment that is quite problematic to take out sometimes. There's a little notch that goes into groove, so it won't fall out so easily, but taking it out might be or not be a problem depending on how well you snap it from the sprue. That's what I will say. So here we can see how he looks with his beam saber. He obviously has 2 of them, so he can dual wield those beam sabers. And I think now we will go to posability. So in terms of posability, just let me take out the backpack. You saw its possibility already. In terms of Pharact himself, you have ball joint at the head and ball joint at the neck. Thanks to the neck part, you have ball joint here, and that also is a hinge, and that it has a hinge here, so rotation 360. You have over 90 degrees at the elbow. You have ball joint here, so you can do anything you want with. This, you have ball joint. You have ball joint here, and that is restricted, but you can wiggle him like that, or not make him go up. You also have butterfly joints here, so that's nice for possibility. You also obviously have waist that is tight. No, it's not. Then you obviously have hinge joint here and hinge joint here, so you can do almost everything as long as you avoid the bad flop. You also have, obviously, knees that are very deep, as any feminine man has. Oh my god! Now, that joke is terrible. Or maybe it isn't. And as I said, hinge joint here and hinge joint here, hinge joint here, hinge joint here. You also have ball here, but it's not very useful. You do have a bit of an ankle, so you can try to make this if you wanna, but I don't think you would. Also quite important for posability or just display is the fact that he has I'm sorry, I should ask for permission. No, I won't. I would never say this to anyone, I swear. You have the hole in his butt, which can connect to the stands. This one is from Doria Balde, and yeah, he can assume flight, so just let me take back the backpack. And as you can see, he can soar through the space of your totally not overcrowded shelves. And so, I think it's time for the comparisons. It's comparison time, and it's standard Funko Pop Green Ranger, it's standard Delicious in Dungeon Tome 9. Next up is obviously Studio Series 86 version 1.0 Hot Rod and Star Wars Black Series Paratrooper in Nutcracker paint job, as well as something new, Genshin Impact acrylic of Baizu. As of summary, I think Pharact is a really nice model kit that is really nice to have if you can find him, because he does have a few years on his back, but it's nothing really too hard. I'm sure if you look in the Japanese stores, you definitely can find him. And do I recommend him? Obviously I recommend him. I just worrying about those wing parts. And I hope you liked the video. I hope you will leave a comment and like and maybe even subscribe, and till next time, the winds bring you back here. This